Hey guys, your provider Esma Bailani here from Complete Family Wellness, here to talk to you today about allergies and over-the-counter medication. So there's a lot of stuff that you can buy over the counter, and a lot of people are kind of confused about what medication to use. What's an antihistamine? What's a steroid? Do I use eye drops? Do I use nose sprays and salines and stuff? So today we're going to kind of talk about what options you have over the counter, and we'll talk about what might be right for you. So a couple of the categories that we're going to talk about are antihistamines, decongestants, and we're going to talk about nasal sprays and salines to kind of talk about what might be good for you. So some of the over-the-counter antihistamines that we have are Zyrtec, Allegra, Claritin. Antihistamines would be really helpful in kind of helping reduce the inflammation and reduction of a lot of your symptoms depending on what you might be allergic to, versus a decongestant, which can really help with the symptoms. So antihistamines will help reduce the inflammatory response that you're having, whereas decongestants can really help with the symptoms of congestion and feeling like your nose is really full or blocked up. A good combination, as long as you don't have high blood pressure or an allergy to the medication or another contraindication, would be to do the antihistamine with a decongestant. And those are kind of your Claritin Ds, and you can even consider Mucinex and stuff that you wanted to do over the counter. There's also some Visine eye drops that are good antihistamine eye drops that you can buy over the counter. It'll help with itchy eyes, dry eyes, even watery eyes, and it'll help with those symptoms. Some people don't respond too well, or they do, but they still have a lot of symptoms, especially in Texas. And so for those patients, steroids might be really helpful. For a systemic steroid, you would need to go to the physician and get a prescription, or a PA, and get a prescription. But you could do over-the-counter steroids for nasal sprays. So that's your kind of Flonas's and Nasocorts and stuff like that. And that again will help reduce the inflammation in your nose. So you can consider taking an antihistamine with a Flonase to help with your symptoms. The thing with the nasal sprays you want to be careful is a common side effect is bloody noses because of all that irritation and inflammation. So if you do get nosebleeds, make sure you see a provider and make sure if it's a side effect of the medication or something altogether, different that's going on. And then of course you've got your saline sprays. These are my favorite because there's no medication, no side effect if you've got allergies, or no side effects if you've got asthma and high blood pressure. And so these nasal rinses kind of help. A really common, popular one that everybody refers to is the Neti Pot or the Neomed. I like the Neomed Sinus Rinse personally more than the Neti Pot. It's a squeeze water bottle with a saline packet. You mix it with some clean water. Make sure you don't use tap water. And you put the saline packet in it and follow the instructions to flush out your sinuses. I know that for me, I used to get sinus infections all the time. And then I started using these sinus rinses, and I haven't had an infection in a couple of years now. So I swear by them, and I recommend it to my patients. It's really clean, safe to use during pregnancy, safe to use with other comorbid conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, and just one of my favorite medications that's over the counter. There's a lot of stuff that's available over the counter. Make sure you're talking to your provider to see what resources are available. You can also talk to the pharmacist. A lot of them are very helpful, and they can help you find what's right for you. And your pharmacist and your provider already know what medications you're on, so they can make sure they won't interfere and cause, kind of a reaction one from the other. Allergies are bad, folks, so make sure you're taking care of your symptoms and you're getting the right treatment. And of course, if these don't work, you know where to find us. Come see us at Complete Family Wellness. We'll see you back in a couple of weeks. And remember, if you have any topics of interest, message us, follow us on YouTube, and we hope to see you next time. See you later.